Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VERI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Pretty crazy price movement today, and along with that, you look down here at the volume. So not only price movement all over the place, but definitely biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. So a lot of eyeballs on this, so let's map out some levels of support and resistance. The interesting dynamic here that occurred was, the price gapped up and then got absolutely drilled for the first basically hour of the day, and then after that, it was pretty much just a slow and steady grind in the upwards direction. So the bulls definitely made themselves, they showed back up again and slowly pushed the price upward. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic in the sense of, is this, late day price, or not necessarily late day, but, pretty much all day slow grind in the upwards direction. Is there some power behind it, or is that just some sort of kind of knee-jerk reaction? So let's see if the price can at least stay up above $6.50. And 650 is important, and I'm not saying this will occur, but if the price were to come down to 650 and then break below it and then continue on down, at that point in time, that's starting to put the chart, or I should say put the price back in this range of the chart where it's already been. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they already were, that's not a sign of progress. And that's what truly strong moves do, is make progress. So 650 is important in my mind, at least, because it's kind of going to tell us, is this price making progress, or is the price going back to where it was? And again, quote unquote, going back is more so associated with bearishness, whereas quote unquote making progress is associated with bullishness. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, 650 in my mind, at least for the reasoning I've just discussed there, that's kind of the important area going forward. What about areas of resistance? As far as where the sellers seem to be hanging out at, right up here around $7.15. The interesting thing with $7.15 is then after that, while I'm not saying that the price is going to shoot straight up to $8, technically speaking, there aren't any other areas of resistance. So you could get some good quality movement in the event you have a high volume break of $7.15 again. Just because there's not any other technical ones doesn't mean that it'll be back up at $8 within, 10 minutes. But, it's worthwhile and worth keeping an eye on to see if the price can get a breakout through that point right there. So all in all, a volatile day. The bulls are chipping away and slowly grinding back upwards. So we'll see if they can build upon this momentum or not as the week progresses. But yeah, the week is young, still 4 days left. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.